The next day, what a better way to start it with the jockey that won the Kentucky Derby, good friend Brian Hernandez Jr. What a weekend, Brian Hernandez Jr., Torpedo Anna, and now Mystic Dan.
Thank you. It's been an unbelievable weekend to win the Kentucky Oaks and then wheel around and win the Derby. It's not sank in for sure.
Tell us a little bit about the race itself yesterday.
It was just one of those magical moments. You know, we sat in the jocks room for a long time and kind of read the racing form and watched all the replays and kind of thought we can work out a trip. And then we went out there and the exact trip we kind of envisioned worked out just like we thought. And just to turn for home with as much horse as we did, and then to be able to hold off Sierra Leone and the Japanese horse Forever Young, it was magical.
Getting to the final stretch, Track Phantom was right in front of you. What happened at that time that actually would make the difference?
Yeah, you know, right before we straightened, there was a few horses outside of Track Phantom, and they started stacking up and getting a little tired. So we were in the golden spot. We were down on the inside in a pocket trip, and Track Phantom just kind of barely moved off the fence a little bit, and we were able to use that advantage and shoot through. And then once we did that, our horse was happy and he responded well, and from there we were able to hold off the deep closers.
I read somewhere that one of your inspirations was Calvin Burrell. You learned a lot from Super Saver and Mind That Bird.
Yeah, and that was another thing, you know, going into yesterday. I'm sorry, I wanted that inside trip, so I went back and I watched Calvin ride Mind That Bird in Derby win, and I was like, you know what, he's too far back in this one. I can't be that far back. So then I went back and watched Super Saver's race, and he came out of the 4-hole that day with Super Saver, and I was like, that's the trip I want. I want that Super Saver trip where we're just able to get to the rail as quick as possible, save all the ground, and roll the dice and get through, and that's what we did yesterday.
Last but not least, if you want to dedicate the same question that I did to you, that I made to you on Torpedo Anna, and do it with Mystic Dan. If you want to dedicate this victory to anyone, who that person or that group of person will be?
I'd have to dedicate it to my kids. You know, it was great to win the Derby yesterday. I wish they'd have been there, and I'm just so proud of them, and just it's a special moment. I just want to tell Annabelle, Jocelyn, and Ben we love them.
Congratulations, and now I can talk it every winner.
Thank you.